So, I got to timestamp it. It's July 20th, 2026. And it's approximately, what time is it? It's approximately 6:35 p.m. Eastern Side. We flipped the polls. It might be Western Gregorian calendar. Hear me out. I'm supposed to be outside looking at my son in the football practice. He might even got a scrimmage. But I told y'all before, when I'm out there on the field, he plays differently. Okay, so I need him to be focused. So while he over there being focused, I'm over here being focused. And of course, I'm over here scrolling and stuff like that. And I'm at Trap House Kitchen Pod. All right. Now, earlier today, I posted a video from Trap House Kitchen in regards to Nolan Wells. And as you can see by the title and, of course, by this little thumbnail right here, we got Tyler Perry, we got Nolan Wells, we got Colin Kaepernick, you got whoever created the channel, then you got the host of Trap House Kitchen Pod, right? The title is Nolan Has Help. Keep an eye out for Tyler and Colin due to helping Nolan, okay? So, before we even get to the video, first of all, when I even saw that celebrities were getting involved, I knew then. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And especially, like, celebrities like Tyler Perry. You got Colin Kaepernick, who is what? Is he even still in football or a quarterback or whatever it is? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure one of those black lawyers is going to come up and try to help. Me personally, I wouldn't accept their help. I just would not. I would not accept their help whatsoever. I even think I saw like a little video saying that Tyler Perry, when he saw Nolan's body, like he fainted. And if that is fucking true, bro, like what the fuck? Like what? Like your big emotional ass going up there supposed to be of support and you gonna fucking faint? Bruh, acting ass. Like these actors, they fucking, oh man. But anyway, let's get into this video. Titled Nolan Has Help. Keep an eye out for Tyler and Colin. Appreciate you at Trap House Kitchen Pod. And if I didn't mention it before, he has one of the best musical intros out here. I really fuck with his musical intro. Let's get high. Let's roll up. All right, y'all, let's get it.
This Wells case, man, let's go. Tyler Perry is paying for Nolan Wells' funeral and Colin Kaepernick is funding an independent autopsy. He disappeared during the 4th of July trip with his friends to Horns Island off the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Now, for those of you who don't know or haven't heard about this case, Nolan was an 18-year-old who was missing in Mississippi. After going on a boating trip with his friends where he disappeared and they acted like they didn't see anything. His body was found not too long ago and the police are ruling that no foul play was involved. Which is a bunch of bullshit like always, and they're just trying to tell us this shit so we can brush it over. It's nice to see that we got people stepping up to actually help this family, such as Tyler Perry and Colin Kaepernick. When I say I'm tired of this case happening over and over, just different names, it's crazy. And it's like the people involved in this shit always get away with it. We all know why though. It gets to a point where they just do this shit because they know they're gonna get away with it. Shit, definitely a crazy and wild situation though, man. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this one in the comments. Definitely big shout outs to Tyler Perry and Colin Kaepernick for sure. We definitely gotta stick together when it comes to times like these for sure.
Tyler Perry pays for Nolan Wells' funeral. You got Tyler Perry and Colin Kaepernick helping out the Wells family. Tyler's basically paying for the funeral and Colin Kaepernick is paying for a private autopsy, right? We know this whole viral story about this young man who went on a boat, went to Horn Island off the shores of Mississippi. I believe it's like 8-10 miles off the shore from the, mainland or whatever. He ended up, being found deceased in the water. His friends left him. I believe they took his phone. It's alleged that they deleted some things in his phone, but this whole situation just don't sit well for me. With me, I believe there's foul play with this situation. You know what I'm saying? It was a video where you can hear Nolan saying, "Give me back my phone." And they're acting like, there was no foul play or anything here, but I don't believe that's the case, so we'll see what happens with this whole situation. Shout out to Tyler Perry and Colin Kaepernick.
Jimmy on the beat, boy. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, yeah, once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, yeah, once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my.
Wait, how is everyone getting a new smartphone and high-speed data every month? If you're on...
Yeah, once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my life.
Alright, so tell me that intro, that music intro ain't tight. That joint is fire. Plus the imagery and everything in it, just absolutely fire. Shout out to the musician. Before we even tap into the rest of the video, it's just fuck, I forgot what I was about to say. I forgot. Never mind. Let's get back into the video.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to y'all on the last video. On the last video. You guys hit the comment section and showed out for me. Thank you so much. If you're here right now and you hear me speaking, say I'm here. Real talk. It helps with the algorithm and whatnot, and it helps the message get pushed out there. Now, Colin, Tyler, I hope they know that this move can come with great responsibility, and maybe some really weird and interesting reactions to what they're doing. Don't be alarmed if this is true what they say, that they're helping out with the autopsy and the funeral and things like that. OMG. Now, don't be alarmed if something comes out about Tyler or Colin. Don't be. You know.
Pause. My bad. That's what I was getting ready to say. For those creators, content creators that we just saw that were basically saying like, thank goodness Tyler Perry and Colin Kaepernick are able to help, saying things in that aspect. And then you got certain creators who are like, look, when you accept certain help from certain people, it's not necessarily a good thing. It comes with great responsibility, and it comes with a lot of demonic perspectives from my point of view. I'm not saying Trap House is great, say the same thing, right? Everybody has their own perspective. Everybody has their own point of view. Anytime I've seen any of these black politicians or black movie actors or whatever the fuck get involved, bro, it's a deeper fucking scheme or something deeper that's happened within that. And oh my God, I would not accept their help. I just will not.
How some people get down. And I'm going to leave it at that. Because what's going on is they're providing the resources to take this a step further, a few steps further. And with them doing that, it's not going to be easy for the person or persons responsible for this situation. But it is so much that does not make an ounce of sense. So much. And like I said before, I feel like they're spinning the narrative and creating more narratives to create chaos and confusion. When you spin these narratives and create these narratives and add to the confusion, it's just more storylines. And as long as everybody shuts the heck up, it might just go away. Yeah. Now, example. There was like some biker gang. It had to have been like 20 to 50 of them. They were caught dead to rights. But nobody spoke. But this is the thing that a lot of people are ignoring. okay, those people disabled social media and this and that, they address certain things. Not once did they say, hey, we got legal representation, and you know, I'm a judge for this and that, so I'm gonna make sure we got the best resources, the manpower, the hours, so we can find my kid's friend. We never heard that. We've never heard that, and we're not going to. Because there are some people with a lot to hide about this situation. Now, don't be alarmed, y'all. Don't do it, because what could happen is Tyler and Colin can encounter some things that would take away from their credibility. And what that would do in a court of public opinion, it'll alter things. They're up against a machine, and they know it. They totally know it. What I really feel like, all of this stuff should have been kept quiet. Ben is giving me agent vibes. I'm sorry. Somebody in the comments even said, hey, you know, everybody that he's, represented hadn't got justice or whatnot. When I seen Al Sharpton's face, I said, oh my goodness. Even the colors in the background. Why are we really making this a race thing?
Absolutely.
I get it, but it's going a little bit overboard in my opinion. And I love my hue. But the way they're doing this, they're giving these other people too many outs. Real talk.
Yeah.
You're not on the football field telling the team you play.
Come on.
You're not on
now.
the basketball court telling the team what you're going to run next defense-wise or anything. Why do it in this situation? We just went through what we went through in South Carolina with the little boy and a store owner. We just went through what we went through with the little dude at the track meet. Come on, man.
Cook.
Come on, man.
Let him cook.
The UFC on Paramount Plus has every live event.
I can't believe this is really gonna happen.
Every episode.
Went through with the little dude at the track meet. Come on, man. Come on, man. We don't have to keep talking about the next move. But let's get to these clips.
Tyler Perry is paying for the funeral of Nolan Wells, and Colin Kaepernick has funded the independent autopsy. Apparently, Tyler Perry reached out to the family once he saw the story and shared in a statement that as a son of the South and a person who to this day questions the death of my nephew in a Louisiana prison, and as an advocate who has been fighting for years to get answers for Marsha Williams about what happened to her son, Terrence, in Florida, I know what it's like to not have answers that loved ones so desperately need. Now, it is said that Ben Crump and Tyler Perry will be officiating this funeral once it does happen. We are still waiting on the results of this independent autopsy. Meanwhile, Jackson County Sheriff John Ledbetter still says that there is no reason to suspect foul play. He says there's no information that we have right now that would lead us to believe that a crime has occurred, which is just bullshit because there's so many unanswered questions. So how can you even say that to begin with right now? And for all the people in the comments who are trying to say that he just got drunk and drowned, first of all, his parents describe him as an elite athlete. And Brian Tresher, vice president spokesman for the United Cajun Navy, said, my understanding is that even though there was a picture of the boys drinking beer and stuff, Nolan's blood alcohol level was not at an intoxicated level. But back to Jackson County Sheriff, he says that it's going to take weeks for the results of their autopsy. And as for Nolan's phone with deleted anything, nothing is ever deleted permanently. You may think it is, but a digital footprint is freaking permanent, and they will find out what was on that phone.
A son of the South. I've never heard that term before. And I lived in the South, so far south to where we had red clay, the 256 area code of Alabama. I even had an experience when I was 9. First week at the school, down in Alabama, their country. I came from Ohio, I was proper. Little dudes picking on me. I did what I had to do to 2 of them. I took all of their starter snapback hats, and I was just walking home after school one day. My big cousin met me because I was new to the neighborhood and stuff, and I didn't know the neighborhood like that. So he met me, we walking home, and we see this big old Cadillac with a shotgun rack in the back. Then we see these little dudes pointing. Yeah, so we're running. They chased us through alleys and everything. I could only imagine what would have happened if they caught us. Real talk. Life in the South. It's just sickening to how people in the South has just become accustomed to that type of imbalance. Tyler Perry. When you hear this next clip, you might look at this whole situation different. Keep in mind that Tyler Perry, like this woman says, shows some of the worst stereotypes amongst our race. And it's usually a light-skinned brother to come save the day after the dark-skinned evil brother ruined it.
A zesty one.
If I'm lying, let me know. But check this out. She kind of made me sigh.
And before he get into this clip, they always either got to be gay or part of the LGBTQ community. If you pay attention to his shows, Tyler Perry's sisters and all that, most of them are men. Okay? 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 So it's like he always shows the black women as being angry, bitter, single mothers who won't be able to make it. They struggling. They got to be on food stamps, Medicaid. Their family ain't shit. Then they married to somebody that's going to cheat on them, beat on them, and all that. It's always something treacherous. You know what I'm saying? Which is, we're breaking those cycles. But he want to keep repetitively putting that shit out in the movies, out in the production areas. And that's why BET is up out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's why he lost that contract with whatever he had going on with the BET studios or whatever that was. All of them are crumbling. And I don't mean to keep ranting, but let you get back to you, Trap House Kitchen Pride. Because yes, you cooking. Let me let you finish cooking and serve their ass up buffet style.
Tyler. Check it out.
Honestly, when Tyler Perry deals with people in boardrooms and wants to do a deal, they don't care that he black. They care that he's worth $506 million. Probably more than that. I'm pretty sure I'm lowballing Tyler Perry right now. I'm pretty sure he's almost a billionaire, if he's not a billionaire. Okay? When you got this type of money, it don't matter. You can be purple. You can be green. You literally can be yellow, green. You can be all sort of colors. They don't give a fuck, especially in the US of A. Okay? Tyler Perry, I ain't trusted Tyler Perry since
Madea.
Shit. I have not been an adult for as long as I've trusted Tyler Perry. I stopped trusting Tyler Perry before I was an adult. Straight up. Because you made too many plays about this shit. Some of them are great. Some of them are fucking hilarious. And I watched all of them. But you made too many. You at some point, you clocking this is making money. So you and then now you got white folks and Mexican folks and everybody else laughing at the worst stereotypes of black women and black men.
She made a great point. I can't argue that point. And it hits different coming from a black woman. Period. I knew I wasn't the only one that peeped that whole little thing in Tyler Perry's movies. And it's like, bro, it's the same damn formula.
Yep.
Cool light-skinned dude, angry dark-skinned dude.
Yep.
Smooth light-skinned dude, cheating dark-skinned dude. Yep. Just tell me I'm lying. Nevertheless, if this thing is real and they're really doing this, and it's from a genuine point, shout out to them. It makes me wonder why they didn't get involved in these other situations also, especially the little dude down there in South Carolina.
I'm going to tell you another thing. The dad look like, man, I don't mean to say this, but I do. Because I'm not one to say something then back down on what the fuck what I want to say, right? The father look like he might got something to do with this shit, man. I ain't lying, y'all. I ain't saying the mom or I don't know, but I don't got a good feeling about this family here. I just don't. I do not have a good feeling about this family here. I don't. I feel emotional about the situation. That's why I stayed away from the situation, and I didn't really tap into the Nolan Wells situation, because it was bringing me back to that George Floyd type of feeling. You know what I'm saying? Breonna Taylor type of feeling. It was bringing me back the fuck there. And I was just like, man, I don't feel like going back there. Right? Because that's still a play on the emotions, the energy. We just pushed out of June. You got July. These are like all strong energy harvesting months. Okay, you got energy harvesting coming from every angle, and this is another form of it. Oh, man, this is ridiculous. Back to you, Trap House Kitchen Pod.
Come on, man. But yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta see what's gonna happen. My next upload, I think I might do more about this photo that was floating around with them in the pool, and also the discrepancy in the timeline. If you made it to this point, say I made it. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing.
All right, and I'm gonna show you where you can subscribe to his channel. Let's go ahead and flip this camera on over. Hold on a second, y'all. I gotta make sure I copy this link so when I share it, I'm able to share the link with you guys, so you can go back to Trap House Kitchen Pod's page. Make sure you subscribe, and if you want to see the original content without me doing my little rants, then you absolutely can do that, because you will always see the original creator there. Okay, but we're over at Trap House Kitchen's channel, and as you can see, the Nolan ritual, they depended on alligators and you know, just the wildlife to get rid of his body, and in the current to get rid of his body, but that didn't happen. All must be brought to light. The sacrifice oath, Glorilla gives herself, and if you want to tap on that video, you could do that. The sacrifice oath again, Glorilla BF, the offering. And then we just watched Nolan Wells Knew Better, the boat's hidden route. He also got a video about CERN, the spiritual truth. They exposed timeline shift. Since we over here,
Stop killing your eyes watching.
Since we over here, we about to go on my channel real quick. And if you come on over my channel, Jamaica is Rising, man, we made it to 1,070 subscribers. I just peeped that. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, come on over to my channel. We over here, we doing reactions over here on the channels here. So for example, according to this white man, every 6 months they do rituals, whether it's in your community, whether it's outside of your community. Every 6 months they meet up to do these rituals and figure out who they're going to sacrifice, right? NLE Chopper debuts his new wig that I used to have. That's going to premiere tonight, okay? This is why you should record every interaction. There was an interaction with the melanin man who recorded himself at his job with his employer. And yeah, make sure you check that out to see how that interaction went and how he went about it. If you're into tarot divination, go on over to my playlist and pick hashtag Lost Souls Tarot, or you can come to the live playlist. And for example, we just finished doing a live and it was titled, Who is Sekhmet? And what messages was delivered. You got to tap on that so you can see what messages was received and given from Sekhmet. And who is Sekhmet? Tap on that link there. Who are these new spirits, and what messages did they have? Okay, we got some new spirits and energies that had came in my energy frequency. I was trying to figure out who they are, and we damn sure figured that out. Let's scroll down just a little bit. And why can't you trust them? Why do you choose to walk alone, right? What's hiding in Cheyenne Mountain? Are you being initiated into what and by who? Those are the type of lives that I go live doing for tarot divination. And yeah, much peace, much light, much love, but especially that motherfucking darkness because of dark matter. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all.